Eskom's going to let us down to again tonight. I think we're going to be at 8. They're planning to switch us off here. So we're going to rush a bit. So we can start. I'm going to ask Payanda, where is he, to do the opening and welcome. Payanda.
I don't have to take my mask off. I might not even need a mic. Colleagues, good evenings. My name is Bayanda. I'm the HOD of competitions at SAFA Cape Town. Firstly, I just want to acknowledge the presence of Peninsula Beverages. I might not know all the names from Peninsula Beverages, but I know the gentleman sitting right in front of me. I'm Dan and the crew. Also, Mr. President of SAFA Cape Town, Mr. Benny Bailey, the media guys, the clubs, and also the staff, who prepared and made sure that we've got this beautiful setup for tonight. We are gathered today for I think it's our last gathering for this year, for when it comes to the Coke Cup, because we'll see each other on Saturday. We are gathered here today to do a launch, at the same time a kit handover to all the clubs that will be participating in the Coke finals on Saturday. We will be at Erica Park. Everybody might be aware. And we also congratulating all those 6 clubs that have made it through to the finals. That is Hellenic, the under-18s, as well as Cape Town City. Then you've got the ladies, which is Shosholoza versus Vasco. And then the seniors, it will be Regersdal, and the newcomers, which is Dynamos. So it's very important that we always have newbies in these finals. I'm sure Dan can also agree with me and the president. When it comes to the women's, we've always seen Cape Town Roses, Cape Town Roses, Cape Town Roses. So now football has developed, football has changed, so much has changed, not only in that section, but also on the male side. So it is very important that we congratulate, and it's also, this is one of our major prestigious events, that we have at SAFA Cape Town. And without Coke, that wouldn't have been possible. That is why every year, this is our very last event. We close the year with this event because we want to close the year with a bang. So with that said, I'd like to welcome you guys and enjoy the evening, and let's have fun. Thank you very much.
Once again, good evening. Let me acknowledge the presence of Dan. Dan has been with us for a very long time, and since I've got involved with the executive of SAFA Cape Town, we've always been our point person. It's been quite good to work with you also. You always exude positive energy, and when we give feedback to SAFA, it is always positive news that we bring. And thank you very much for everything. I will speak later on about our interaction, which I think is important for all of us to understand. I also want to acknowledge I see Matthew is not here. And Matthew took us up to where we are now. Okay? He took us up to where we are. But I think it's important that we acknowledge that part also. And Dolph, also for all the assistance presented thus far. I also want to acknowledge the thanks. Okay. I also want to acknowledge the SAFA Mancom members who are here, the RSC members, LFA presidents who are here, and then obviously the teams. When we started this journey in April, when we plotted the way forward, it was a very uncertain journey because it fluctuated, Then it's like that stop and go when you get onto the N1 and you're in a hurry to get somewhere. And then there's a stop and you must wait for 10 minutes, and the guy who's supposed to let you go through after 10 minutes is on leave, and they let you through after 20 minutes. Okay, so it was very frustrating. And we had to give some positive news also to Coke, if this will continue or not. So within that frustration, we managed really to get through the situation. And you must understand the difficulty that we find ourselves in as leadership. Because those hungry eyes for football, they look at you. Gaat ons Coke speel? How are we going to play? They do not care about the local football association games. They care about Coke. Because that is the highlight. And Coke, they say Coke brings life. But I want to say, Coke adds hope for our footballers. So if we remove Coke from the calendar of football, we will sit with a hopeless situation. There's no hope.
And as you can hear the President speak about hope. And Coke to us in football is about hope. And without Coke, at the moment, footballers see no hope. So, once again, thank you very much, Coke. Also, the President mentioned live streaming. Yes. We wanted to honor the sponsorship. We wanted to give them as much mileage as possible because of the limited amount of support is allowed. So we went the extra mile and we said, let's live stream. But besides live streaming, we also have Cape Town TV right here at the moment. So we're giving it much exposure to Coke. We just want to thank you guys for a job well done and for sticking with us.